So today we are going to be browning beef and making tacos. So first off, we're going to brown the beef. So what we want to do is get out our large skillet here to put the beef in, and then we are going to preheat to a medium heat here, and then we're going to open up our ground beef while that's preheating. Ground beef, we got lean ground beef, which means that there's the fat in it, the fat content is lower, the healthier option. So we're going to go ahead and open that up, and we're going to turn that over and place that right into our pot here. Make sure to wrap up your empty ground beef container since it did have raw red meat in it. So now what we're going to do is brown the meat here. So first start by just breaking it up a little bit from the block that it was in. And then just keep stirring it around, breaking up any other large clumps as it starts to brown. So as you can see, the underside of some of the meat is starting to brown, so make sure you're flipping over any of those other pieces to make sure that all of the meat will brown. So a lot more of the beef has browned, but there's still a good bit of pink in there, so we want to make sure to keep cooking it until all the pink is gone. So the beef is mostly brown. There's still a little bit of pink on a couple of the pieces, and so we just want to make sure that all the pink is gone. So now that the beef has browned, what I like to do is get rid of the utensil that I was using to brown the meat. Go ahead and put that directly in the sink and switch out utensils. That way what you were touching the raw meat with is not still touching the cooked meat. So we have switched utensils, and now that the beef is cooked, what we're going to do is drain the fat, because even though we got lean ground beef, there's still going to be fat, and we want to make sure that we drain the fat. So to drain the fat, what I first like to do is just take a plate and layer it with a couple, I have several paper towels just folded up. Just layer it with a couple of those paper towels. And then all you're going to do is carefully take the beef from the skillet and set it onto the plate. Now that we have drained the beef, we are going to put it back onto the skillet. And then we are going to turn on the burner again. We are going to add 2/3 cup water. And a packet of taco seasoning mix. And we're going to stir that all together. and then let that heat to boiling. Now that the water and seasoning has come to a boil, we're going to reduce the heat to a simmer and set a timer for 3 minutes. During the 3 minutes that it's simmering, we want to make sure to continue to stir the mixture of beef, water, and taco seasoning. That way it thickens up evenly. So now you can see that the taco seasoning has thickened up with the beef, and so now we want to serve it or store it, however you choose.